He said he saw that picture on the camera. Just I want to ask him, that time when it was going on, were you available that time?
Order. Listen to me.
Yes.
This man is completely framing me because
Maybe the child grabbed some of her hair.
इस बच्ची का हो गया है मर्डर। मर्डर किन्होंने किया है? आपका नाम क्या है? तो मर्डर किया है अनुप्रिया। क्या है?
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My lord, today I am present here to give you one of case. She is my client,
हाँ.
and
Her
I
name.
am going to give you her information about those children. On the other hand, is their family. They are saying that she killed their children. And my lord, I want to say to you, it is absolutely wrong. My lord, they are blaming to my clients. It is very wrong, and I am not supporting with his.
Okay, good evening, my lord.
Good evening.
Okay, so my lord, he is my client and he is victim. So he is accusing that he had two children, and he is accusing that this girl, her name is Anupriya, and she has killed both of her children, both of his children. So on 22nd of January,
Yes.
both the children were coming back from their school, and suddenly the girl named Anupriya, she kidnapped them and she killed them.
My lord, it is absolutely wrong, because my client told me she didn't kidnap them, because she was riding scooty that time and she was coming from the school. And my lord, I want you to give me permission. आने की permission.
Granted.
Thank you, my lord.
good evening, my lord. So I am here to tell all everybody that I am not the criminal here. I am completely innocent because this man is completely framing me because when I was riding my scooty, it was my fault that it got disbalanced. So I accidentally bumped those children, but because of the I got panic and then I ran from there. But if I completely remember that it was not my fault that they got killed, because as I was just ran away from there, so in that meantime nobody came there, and it was I am completely out of that case because it's not my fault.
My lord, now I would like you to grant me permission to call my client here.
Permission granted.
She killed my child because on 2nd January my child was coming from school,
Yes.
and on CCTV footage we saw that she was with him, and she gave chocolates to him. She took my children with him.
My lord, I want to take a permission from you. Should I ask the question to her client, please?
Yes, sure.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
My lord, he is saying that in that time while doing accident, that time he was not available on that spot, and that time their children were coming from the school, and he said he saw that picture on the camera. Just I want to ask him, that time when it was going on, were you available that time?
No,
On the same time?
no, I was not there, but I saw
Yes, sir.
CCTV footage.
Just objection, my lord. Case solved. Because he is saying that because he was not available on that time, how he can blame to her? Because just see to her face, she is very innocent. How she can kill to those children? Because she is also children.
First of all, my client didn't mention that she did accident. He said that he saw CCTV footage, the route from where his children used to come back daily. There is a CCTV camera, and on that CCTV camera, he saw a footage that she was the one. She allured his both child, and she gave them chocolate, and then she kidnapped them. So it is clear in CCTV footage that she is the one. She is the kidnapper, and she is the one who killed his both child. And you are saying that it is not written on her. She is looking very innocent. There is never, on the face of culprit, it is never written that he is a culprit or he is a murderer or he is a thief. Okay, my lord, now I would like you to give me permission to call my another client here.
Permission granted.
Thank you so much.
We are very close friends. My friend is a good man. He doesn't lie. His children used to come early, but as he said, he saw a CCTV footage. He kidnapped his children and murdered.
My lord, I want to say something. He is saying that in that time he saw the CCTV footage and he is saying she kidnapped to their children. And my client, she is absolutely right because she is saying that that time she was riding scooty. She was riding scooty alone. And he is saying that she kidnapped their children. It is absolutely wrong, my lord. They couldn't say to her she kidnapped to their children because I am saying that at that time she was riding scooty and she was at a blistering pace. And how they can say that she kidnapped to their children and she gave the chocolate to their children because she is saying.
Okay, so my lord, we have CCTV footage. We are saying in CCTV footage, it is clear that she was not on a scooty. She was at that time in a van and she came out of van and then she allured both of those kids with chocolate and then she took both of them inside the van and she ran away from there. So it is clear in CCTV footage. So it is clear that she is telling a lie here.
He is a vegetable seller. That time he was selling vegetable when the incident was happening. Could you give me the permission?
Permission granted. Yes. Okay.
But my lord, before
Just
that,
come.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes. Yes.
Is the CCTV footage telling a lie?
Yes.
It is clearly seen.
Maybe
It is clearly visible in CCTV footage. So
Friend-
do you are you willing? So are you trying to say that the CCTV footage is telling a lie?
I'm not saying, my lord, CCTV footage is telling a lie because nowadays you can see that social technology is going through the day by day. Everyone can misuse the social media also against to her. I want to ask him. That time you were selling the vegetable, and I want to ask you the question that when the incident was happening, that time she was riding scooty or not?
Yeah, that time she was ride scooty, but they are telling lie when she drive scooty and his scooty brake fail and then he fall down. So
Yes, my lord. The case is solved because he is saying that she was riding scooty that time. And as they are saying, because she was available on that spot, it can be, my lord, it can be happened after having the accident. She got down from on the scooty. She got down because she wanted to help those children, but she couldn't. On that time, they caught her red-handed.
Okay, now, my lord, I would like to call Sandeep.
Okay, Sandeep. Yes, yes.
His name is Sandeep and he is a cobbler.
Yes. Yes, cobbler. Yes, yes.
Yes, he is a cobbler. As my opponent lawyer is saying that CCTV footage can be false. But I have another witness. He is Sandeep. He is a cobbler. So on that street on the 22nd of January, he was on that street and he was doing his work. So he was on that street and he was doing his work and suddenly he saw a van arrive there and a girl came out of that van and he is saying that the girl was she. So he is saying that he saw that Anupriya that day. She came out of van and she took both of child inside the van.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I saw this girl came here and this way she goes and I saw him when she caught both child.
Now the real truth will become. I would like to call the investigation officer.
Good evening, my lord.
Yes.
This is Priya.
Ah,
That time I was passing through, and she is innocent. I saw her, and she is riding scooty, and she sees scooty's brake fail, and she got down, and she is innocent. I saw her.
evidence. Have you got any evidence?
Yes,
क्या
sir.
क्या evidence होता है? हाँ, yes, yes. Yes, yes. शाबाश, 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 शाबाश.
So I took pictures.
हाँ.
Uh,
The CCTV footage.
yes, sir.
Okay. What is in the CCTV footage?
So she is riding scooty that
हाँ,
time.
हाँ. देखिए.
Okay, my lord. So by those pictures, it is clear the girl who is in that picture, she is wearing a helmet. So we are not able to see her face. So we are not able to recognize her. Maybe she is some another person. How can we say that she is Anupriya? She can be someone else.
My lord, my victim wants to say something. Could you give me permission?
Yes, permission granted.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, my lord. So, as the opponent lawyer already said that I was wearing the helmet, so nobody can recognize that it was me. So it itself solved that it was not me as a murderer. So, so I so but they can check the scooty number, but still in the CCTV footage we can see that when I was riding the scooty and the blistering pace, there was also a van coming from the opposite side, opposite direction, and because of that van I got misbalanced, and the scooty into the bumped to the children's, and then I ran away from there. So I think it's all the fault of the van driver.
Okay, my
And
lord.
my lord,
My lord, she is saying that we can check the vehicle number. So it is mentioned in CCTV footage, but it is not a big deal to alter the. It is not a big deal to alter the vehicle number. It is a possibility that the vehicle number has altered.
no, my lord. I want to ask you something. I want you to give me permission because the van driver is also available in this court. Should I give me permission? He to come on the verdict.
Yes, permission granted. Before that, I want to ask you questions. So first, you said that there was a CCTV footage, and you said that there was another CCTV footage. So I want to ask you, I ask investigation officer, I want to ask you a question that what footage is right?
My photos is right because that time I shoot my photos. I took pictures with my family. That time she was riding a scooty, and then I took my photos.
So
Then she was background.
can you elaborate what was happening at that time?
She was riding a scooty, and sees scooty's brake fail, and she got down. She wearing helmet.
So can you give me a distance? Can you give me the distance of the children from her scooty?
She was other side, and children was another side.
Okay. And
Okay, my lord, I think something is fishy. A collusion is going on in between both. A collusion is going among all of them, I think, because I have evidence. I have postmortem report and a DNA report also. So I would like to represent my evidence. Okay, so this is DNA report. On 23rd of January, he got an FIR lodged against his missing children. So the police went there, and the park which is near to her house, we found both the children dead there. I think the time when she killed both of them, maybe those child grabbed some of her hair, and on the hand of that child, the baby girl, on the hand of that baby girl, there was some hairs. And when we matched those hairs with her hairs, with her DNA, so the report is in a favor. So the DNA which was in those hairs matched with her DNA. So it is clear that she is the murderer. She is the one who killed both of his child.
Objection, my lord. I don't believe on that she is the murderer and she killed those child. Because I also said to you, there was a van driver. He knows to her very well. Could you give me the permission, he to come on the verdict?
permission granted.
Yes. Could you come here?
He's a van driver. Okay, Sabash.
My lord, first of all, I would like to tell you, he is a van driver and he knows to her very well. And before that, I would like to tell you, they were a very good friend. And that time when the incident was happening,
and you are right.
my lord, he got affair. So I would like to tell you, they were very good friend. But before, he is a just see to him, he is also looking like a murderer. And one day, what happened? They are also studying in the college. One day, he tried to tease her and that time she slapped to her in public, in all the public. And I think that he is a very angry type of person. And when he was driving a van, he was at blistering pace, but his intention was wrong against to her. I think he wanted to kill her on that spot, but suddenly what happened?
So I think something is fishy, because at starting you said that she is studying in the school, but now you said that
Like a child.
but you said that she is studying in the school, and also you said that she is riding a scooty. So do you have a license to drive a scooty?
Yes, my lord, I have a license.
What is your age?
I am 18 plus.
And you are still
I'm a college student.
so
And
why did you say that you are studying in the school?
I never say that.
So, my lord, my opponent lawyer is saying that my opponent lawyer is trying to say that the CCTV footage, the evidence we have, it is false. And the DNA report which we have, the postmortem report which we have, it is also wrong. So, she is proving our evidence wrong, and she is saying that we should believe on these people. So, how
my
hard
lord.
it is to buy people, how hard it is to give them bribe.
No objection, my lord. I don't want to that they should support to these people. I want to say that some that time in that time what type of conspiracy was happening against to her. It can maybe her friends, and those also, it can be everywhere. Because nowadays, if my opponent lawyer is saying that because it is going on a taking bribe, it can be happen in hospitals also. How we can believe that
So
on the such as a
Okay, so if you are saying that we can take bribe to hospital staff also. So now we have those hairs which we sent for DNA testing. So Anupriya is also here. We can take her DNA, and right now we can send both of the DNA in DNA test for DNA testing. So what do you think about this?
order, listen to me.
Yes. Yes. What? ये भी बात है.
So I would like to ask you a question that at that time were you present there?
I was not there.
So who was with these children?
School is nearby our house, so they come both with each other. They used to come in 10 minutes to from school to home. But that day I was in the office. I came back to my house. My wife was so scared at that time. So I asked her where is the children. Then she said they don't come. They didn't come. So please call the police. Then I filed FIR.
And you are a cobbler. So what happened at that time?
I saw her that way. He went to a scooty, and he also goes in scooty, and then I saw him caught with his both children.
So what did you see? What did you see?
She caught her both children.
But they said that she was fall down from the scooty. So how can she caught these children?
She is telling a lie because I saw her caught. She caught his children.
So you are a friend of his.
Yes, sir.
So were you present at that incident place?
No, I don't present it the incident place, but
Yes.
I called
Him.
him, and
So order. I think this is the time of adjourn the court.
Okay, so my lord, I think you are intelligent enough, and you should believe on evidence rather than those people. You should not get into their words, I think. You should believe on these evidence.
This is the time of adjourn the court. So we will continue this case next session.
Next meeting.
Next Monday.
The court is adjourned.
The court is adjourned.